I'm going to add them in here. For those of you who have not seen the viral pictures, I'm going to show it to y'all if I can. But there's a challenge called the Flip the Switch Challenge, okay? And it's basically where you have couples who switch clothes. That basically, you got the guys cross-dressing, you got the women dressing up like dudes. And it's really exposing the fact that some of you guys, I think, like wearing women's clothes. I mean, if that's something you like to do, it is what it is. I mean, you know, it is what it is, you know. But just by looking at this challenge, man, it's kind of weird, some of the shit I'm saying. See if I can. Now, the whole Flip the Switch Challenge is actually a song that Drake did a while back. But it's been made into a challenge. I did other videos on some of these challenges. But some of the pictures I'm seeing, bro, some of these guys, man. And then on top of that, you got Lil Yachty dressing up like Oprah. What the heezy's going on out here with y'all, man? What in the heezy is going on, man? Now, I know that, you know, there are guys out there that they want to have fun with this challenge with their girlfriend, but I mean, if you're a woman, if you are a woman, would you really want to see your boyfriend doing the Flip the Switch Challenge? See if I can find some more pictures. I'm gonna put them up so y'all can see them. I'm gonna show y'all in a second. Hold on. Shout out to everybody that's here. All right, let me give shout outs real quick before I get into this commentary. Let's see. Make sure y'all like the stream. Salute to Trevon with the first super chat. Make sure y'all super chat if y'all like the commentary. What's going on, True? ATLN, Bella Michelle, Naima Buckner, Brittany B, Degenerate, Merc Blue. Let's see. Nasara, Damon, K. Let's see, Trevon, J Wolf, Darlene, Negro Sound, Elbert, Black and Proud, Gemini was good, Patricia, was it Ramir? T Malone was good, Omniscient, I think Negro, that's how he said. Dark Meteorite, Lena M was good. Barbara, what's up? Yafa, Kadar, Josh Quick. Unique was good. See, you changed your profile pickup. Like the stream, people. Yeah, y'all can go look it up. I'm about to put some pictures up now. Cause some of you guys, man. You got fetishes, man. Some of you guys, you must have some fetishes, man. Y'all must be into some, you know. Unless that y'all say this was all in good fun. But I mean, if you're a woman, right, and you dating one of these guys and they're doing this challenge, man. I mean, do you still see them the same way? Do you really still see them the same way? That's what I want to know. Because you got women who will get on social media and they will call men all types of gays and this and that and other types of words. I just want to know, are y'all cool with this? Is this cool? Is this cool? Mm-hmm. I want to know from y'all. And you got women who are right there with these guys while they're basically cross-dressing. Shout out to 100 for show. Them dudes Them dudes gay been gay.
Them dudes gay been gay.
Appreciate that, man. But I mean, look at these pictures, man. This is just a few of them. These are just a few. These are a few of some of the pictures here. Y'all can go. Matter of fact, let me give y'all a link to an article. Y'all can go and check out the TikTok videos. These are TikTok videos. These are from TikTok videos. Now, I want to know from all you ladies, do you in the least bit would condone your dude doing some shit like this? What the fuck is going on here? But I want y'all to understand, man, there are guys out there.
The coronavirus is spreading now.
Appreciate that, Josh Quick. But from you ladies, all you ladies here, would you condone? What's good, Vern? Would you condone your dude? What's good, Jolene? Doing this. These are different times that we are in, man. We are in some very different times, you know? You say walking your dog, we have to tune in. Of course, man, of course. Definitely got to tune in. But there are women who are right alongside these dudes while they're doing this. And y'all got to understand, man, there are women out here who like to test a man's, orientation. They will do certain things in order to test your orientation. They will do little things to test your orientation. And this is no different. I just wanted y'all to see these photos. Okay, y'all check out the article I just put in the chat. Also, make sure y'all go and subscribe to Basic Social Politics. Go over there and subscribe. I will be posting my podcast, which will primarily be about red pill and men going your own way type topics. I'm going to move all those topics to my out of YouTube podcast. I already got a lot of stuff recorded. I just got to upload it to the podcast platforms. I'm on every podcast platform except for iTunes. I'm on every place else. But I'll probably try to do that maybe after the stream is over.
I bet they all Democrats.
Freeze it again 100 for sure. Of course. They all vote blue. Not to say they ain't no conservative, switch hitters or, guys who like other guys, of course. But I bet I can almost guarantee they all don't like Trump. Oh, you did, Jolene? I appreciate it. Jolene say she just sent me a cash app. Let's see. Hold on a second. Jolene. I don't know. Let's see. I appreciate that, Jolene. Shout out to Jolene with the Cash App. You can also donate through Cash App. The link is in the description. And y'all also see it in the chat room as well. But yeah, man, I got a bunch of stuff recorded. I was actually going to put it on YouTube, but I said, you know what? Maybe I can just turn these into podcasts. But what I'm probably going to do is do some updated recording, add it to it. Because I got a lot of stuff recorded I haven't put on YouTube. I mainly put more lamestream media, sports, celebrities, the shit that y'all claim y'all don't like, but you actually do. I primarily put that on YouTube, okay? But I do have a lot of shit recorded that I have not put on YouTube yet. I just don't have a placement for it, Well, like the stream, people. But we gonna get to Lil Yachty. And we're gonna get to him dressing like Oprah in the video. Y'all gotta understand, he was dressed like that throughout the whole 9-minute video. And then towards the end of the video, they had like this commercial where, Lil Yachty's in all these different wigs and outfits, and they're promoting him as if he's sort of like Oprah. And I'm like, wow, man, he went all in. This dude went all in, man. He went all in on this video, man. But man, these are the times we're in, man. You got guys that they're willing to do this, man, and it can either work for you or it can backfire. I saw people were saying on Twitter that, he's going to win Grammys now. He's going to win all types of awards. He's going to get all types of opportunities. I don't know if that's the case, because you have to come out the closet before they give you all those things. He hasn't done that. He just dressed up as a female. And he had all the mannerisms, of Oprah. Now, again, there's always been comedy in hip hop. There's always been artists that was a little bit on the comedic side. Ludacris. Ludacris was kind of a comedic rapper in the early 2000s, but he didn't take it that far. There's been other rappers as well that have gone a bit of the comedic route, but he took it all the way there. He took it all the way there with this video. He said, gonna put on this dress and the wig, and he just became Oprah. The guy literally, it's almost like he was playing the role. It was almost like he was playing the role of like Medea in a Tyler Perry film. He became Oprah. Make sure y'all like the stream too. Hold on a second. Okay. But this challenge and what Lil Yachty's doing, it just shows you the times we are in. Would y'all have seen this? Even though we've seen men cross-dress in Hollywood films and TV shows, but you've never really seen it in hip hop like that. Like, you've never really seen it. I didn't say that if they wore a dress, then that means that they are gay. It didn't say that. I said there have been guys who worn dresses, but that doesn't mean they automatically are going to be accepted or win awards. But if you come out the closet and say that you bat for the other team, then you're going to get certain opportunities afforded to you. We've seen this. But the things that men are willing to do in order to appease their girlfriends or to gain a foot, to basically get higher in the entertainment world, man, it never ceases to amaze me. Now, the name of the song is called Oprah's Bank Account. You couldn't have a stand-in, like a female comedian, play the role of Oprah. Why not get Lonnie Love in there to play Oprah? Get Lonnie Love in there. If 50 Cent does it, I'm out. I think a lot of people are going to be like, wow. Because, he makes fun of people who do things like this. Look at what he's doing to Young Buck, man. He clowns him every chance he gets. And that's just for, Young Buck dating a allegedly transformer. The things that we're willing, not we, but some guys are willing to do to appease their girlfriends, or the things that the guys are willing to do to make money and gain, popularity, it's becoming more and more unshocking. Yeah, I mean, you got guys who insinuate that they're gay. They get opportunities, a little more to the feminine side. But they could have got a lot of different women to play that role. But it's like Lil Yachty became that. It's almost like he wanted to, do that, and he embraced it. But when I'm looking at this flip the switch challenge, and I'm seeing how comfortable these guys are wearing these dresses, they comfortable. Or wearing bras. I mean, look at the Negroes up top, man. Look at this photo, man, with these Negroes. I mean, and there's more of this, people. There's more of this. There's more of this. What if any of this is funny? Who's gonna laugh at this? I'm not laughing at this. There's nothing funny about this. Now, you could say I'm a prude and I should lighten up. Now, there are certain things I used to really laugh about, but as I've gotten older, man, I look at it, it's sad, man, because as soon as the people who are laughing at you, as soon as they get mad at you, what they're going to do? They're going to question your orientation. That's the first thing they're going to do. They're going to use it against you. They're going to use this against you. Your girlfriends, when they get mad at you, they're going to use this against you. Your friends, they're laughing with you, or you think they're laughing with you. They're going to use this against you. Your family members are going to use this against you. The people who are in the comment section bigging you up, they're going to use this against you. As I've gotten more and more red-pilled, I just look at the world differently than I did, when I was a kid or when I was a teenager. Certain things just ain't funny no more. Shout out to Mina's nice guy.
Damn it, Jaye. Just run for president already.
Appreciate the compliment, bro. I'm not a political guy, though. Appreciate it, man. Now, again, Lil Yachty, he's a artist. He's all about his art. But, I mean, going this route, it is a risk, but maybe he doesn't feel like he cares about the backlash because people don't fear black men not, putting money into them. They care more about black women or non-blacks. So if they can make those people laugh and go to their shows and buy their music, they don't really care. He's not a political guy. He's a nice guy. So I guess we can say whatever we want. He's not going to care. Society has changed. This isn't considered taboo anymore. But in hip hop, like somebody else sent a cash out. Oh, that was just Jolene. I just got notification. But today is different, man. Again, they don't really fear us not supporting them, so they're gonna do these things. They don't feel like there's gonna be any backlash towards it whatsoever. But we can speak out and let our voices be heard if we don't agree with it. A lot of these guys were raised by single mothers. A lot of these guys are around women. And they grew up in their mind. It's like that situation that happened with the girl that got jumped on by all those dudes, right? Now, I'm hearing different things, that she may have been a tomboy or she may have been a transformer. So people have been saying that to me. But if they know that she's a female and they do that anyway, it just shows you that these young males see women the same way they see dudes. They will get in their face. They'll fight them. They won't show them any respect, or they may even fear them. But they don't see them as feminine women, feminine girls. They don't see that because of the type of community they're growing up in. There's no men in the community. There's just a bunch of males. And the only men in the community are non-melanated men, or the men in their schools, or the police officers, or people who are in the community doing what men in the community aren't doing. You know? No, I don't condone what happened to the girl. Absolutely not. I don't. But one of the major things I'm talking about is that the community identity has changed. These young boys think the same way these young girls do. And you got these young girls who think the same way these young boys do. They're growing up in a gender fluid community. I mean, that's what's going on. You got women who are, you got these lesbians who are raising kids with other women, you know, raising kids themselves. There's really no men around. There's males who come in and out of the household because they dealing with the mom, but for the most part, you know, they're only around women. That's who they have to look up to. They're even starting to dress like the women, act like the women, the same mannerisms and everything. They don't respect other men who look like them. You know? They would think twice before putting their hands on a non-black man. But when it comes to other black men, they ready to get up in a dude's face and fight him because they don't fear them, they don't respect them, and they probably don't even know the guy. But because of how they grew up with a disdain towards men like their mother has, they internalize that and they grow up feeling the same way. This is why you see a lot of the violence done on each other in the community. There's a lot of violence. Women are raising these young males to be violent towards each other, to hate each other, because they have a hatred towards the men who they slept with and had these kids with. These women are on their own. Their lives are pretty much what it is. They're not gonna get. They used to be the bad chick at their high school, right? They used to be the cutest chick in the neighborhood. Now they're overweight with a bunch of kids living on government assistance. And that resentment towards the men who they feel like ruined their life, they take it out on their sons. So you got these young males who grew up angry and resentful towards these women and towards other men who look like them, of course. They're not resentful towards white people. I don't care what these fake ass pro-blacks say on YouTube or social media. There is no camaraderie outside of social media. There is no unity. Fuck that. There is no unity. These dudes don't respect each other. They don't. See, I'm getting to the root of it. I'm not just talking about what y'all seeing now. I'm talking about the root of it. These young males are messed up, and they come up from messed up environments with people who don't love them. So they don't love anybody else. And they're growing up in a very gender fluid communities. A bunch of women and a bunch of males who in their minds are women too. They would love to dress just like the women that they're around. They that's why they're doing this TikTok flip the switch challenge, because they've always wanted to do that. And their girlfriend is helping them along the way. And let me just say this though. I believe every female who is doing this challenge with their boyfriend, I bet you they've cheated on them before. I bet you. They see their boyfriend as a bestie. Do you really think a woman who respects the man that they are dating is going to do this bullshit? Is going to be able to talk them into doing this bullshit? But because these females have little respect for the guys that they're dating, these live-in besties who they sleep with every now and then when they feel like it, I guarantee you they've cheated on them before. I guarantee you. They have cheated on them before. or these guys are just so pussy whipped that they're willing to do whatever their girlfriend says. People are starting to call the cars gender fluid. That's crazy. So we really getting into the deep aspects of what's going on and why you're seeing what you're seeing. You got dudes who have no problem putting on wigs and makeup and dresses. So a lot of these guys probably be walking around the house and, tight white beaters and booty shorts just like their girlfriend. I mean, this shit going on, man. Y'all can sit here and laugh and think this shit is funny. That don't go on. It goes on, man. These dudes out here wearing the same earrings their girlfriend wears, trying on their, outfits and shoes and seeing how they look in it, man. This is what's going on with some of these guys, man. That's what's going on, man. It was good, Sasha. Make sure y'all like the stream, man. So when y'all see these women do these challenges with these dudes, let me tell y'all something. They don't respect these guys. They see them as clowns. They're basically the jester of the relationship. You have a lot of these guys, man, that they want to show just how much they love their girlfriends or their wives, and they're willing to do this. So what you gonna do if she's screwing another guy? What you gonna do? You already done the flip the switch challenge. She don't respect you. She don't find you that appealing. You don't turn her on. So what's left for you, bro? What's left for you? Because there's going to be a guy who she finds masculine, who she would never ask to do some shit like this. She would never ask them to do this because she has too much respect for them. She even fears them a little bit in what they would say if she would ask them. He would cut her off, and she don't want that to happen. This shows you who's running that relationship, because when they do the flip the switch challenge, it's more about how the relationship dynamics are. You have the relationship dynamic that is, public, and then you got the one that's private. And publicly is one way, privately it's a different way. The roles are completely reversed. Okay? The roles are completely reversed. This is why Lil Yachty has no problem doing what he's doing, because he probably sees it. I mean, he's from Atlanta. I mean, he probably see this regularly. This probably ain't nothing to him. But for some of us who aren't from certain metropolitan areas, I remember I seen I was looking at something, and they showed like the street visual of Los Angeles. And I seen a dude in this was New York. I think this was New York. And this dude was in a whole, what do you call that? Corset. This dude's walking down the street in a corset, in a fucking corset. This dude is walking down the streets of New York. This big old hairy white dude with a fucking corset on. Casually just walking down the street. This is what's going on, man. Now, this stuff has probably been going on in these cities for a long time. But I mean, times are definitely a-changing. And the men are becoming more like women. Yeah, TikTok is a Chinese company. It is. J-Lo don't respect A-Rod. I think that's a very good question. Whether she respects A-Rod. I think she cares about A-Rod, but in that situation, if A-Rod respects himself, I don't think he does it. But because A-Rod wants to go viral, because y'all know he's on social media heavy himself, he's willing to do this anyway. This probably wasn't even her decision. He probably decided he wanted to do it. She just went along with it. He just went along with it. These challenges show the world just how lost we are as a people, especially here in the States. Did y'all know that the brother that was licking the ice cream, I think he got sentenced to jail time, which I think is good, because when you do bullshit like that, trying to go viral by doing disgusting shit like that, you deserve to be in jail. You deserve to be. That's where you deserve to be. Doing something like that. You know? Times are just definitely different, people. But yeah, man, looking at this Lil Yachty video, I wish I could play it, but I know they would like say, fuck that. Absolutely not. But shout out to everybody that's here. We're about to take phone calls in a second. We're going to take phone calls in a second, so I can get y'all take on it. Y'all can let me know what you think is going on with this BS. And if you think that it's becoming more and more normalized, like they're going to have a genderless fairy godmother in the Little Mermaid film. I don't know if y'all heard about that, but they're going to have a genderless fairy, which is going to be played by Billy Porter. That shit had me about to go. I was about to go live on that topic, but there was something else I decided to speak about. You know. All right, let's see. Okay. Let y'all call in and speak on it. Keep the calls as brief as possible, people. Well, there's other people that's gonna want to call in. I know a lot of y'all just be into the topic, but we gotta think of the people. Yeah, they putting. Yeah, that's Lil Yachty in the dress. But they got Billy Porter, who's going to be the freaking fairy godmother. Okay, you live with Jada Black. Hold on a second. Let me make sure the sound is good on here real quick. Yeah, what's going on, man?
Hey, man, I just wanted to put it out here. This doesn't surprise me at all. And for those of you who may not know, they're even messing with the Milan movie. They're putting out.
Oh, really?
Disney's putting out a Milan movie.
Oh, yeah?
Right. You know the guy, because you know the story of Milan. Mm-hmm. She had to disguise herself as a guy to get into the, Well, from what I've heard from different commentaries, they're trying to say that the guy that had her helmet or whatnot, he was supposed to have been bisexual.
Yeah.
Or from canon, from the movie, from the cartoon movie. So this is just something that, ABC, Disney's really been leading the charge on this type of thing in the last, I'm going to say 10 years at bare minimum. As far as this Lil Yachty guy, when he first came out, had Sprite commercials and everything, I always wondered, why does he have braids in his hair that look like yarn? He looked like Wendy off the Wendy's sign. and his lips was always greased up and shining. And people like to go out here, purchase their music, stream it, and they just don't get it.
Yeah.
This guy, I was gonna say the man, but I can't do that. This guy has showed you his hand, what he's been itching to do from the very beginning. And it's a lot of them out here. People love 6ix9ine to death. That was some music I could never get into, because why I'm going to listen to this guy with rainbow bright hair? Yeah. It's just certain things as a man you ought not do. And as far as women going out here in the community and public, if you want to be a stud, be a stud. But you still got to know your place.
Right.
You can't be running up in on no real dudes, because I know some guys out here in my city, they wake up every day ready to bust somebody's head. I don't hang around them, but I'm still cool with them. So they just need to remember these basic facts and traits. And one question that hasn't been asked, where is Lil Yachty's father?
I don't know. That's a good point.
What does his mother have to say? I wear a size 13 shoe. So that would equivalent, I have to wear a size woman 15 shoe. Where's these guys with man feet able to buy? You understand what I'm saying?
They
women's shoe. Go ahead.
No, go ahead. They gotta find the right people. Like, they gotta find the people who make shoes specifically for certain type of feet.
So that equivalates to what my common sense tell me. You are doing a conscious effort to go out here and purchase this crap and put it on and get on national TV. I don't see, and there's no disparage against your white folks that's listening to you and family. I don't see white men on national television doing it.
Well, I mean,
the last white man
I would say
I can remember,
but it's a more effort to show black men as sort of like the gay cross dresser, or just a cross dresser.
Oh yeah, man! Just like any of these shows that's on the CW.
Yeah,
haven't you seen? They made Mr. Terrific. He's a bumbling idiot. He's supposed to be like the second or third smartest person in DC Universe. They got have all of that. I tried watching Batwoman again last Sunday, and it was just terrible, man. I'm surprised you haven't did any videos on that type of thing. But when you watch television in any program, whenever they have a black dude on there, he's always at the bottom of the totem pole some kind of way, sexually, intellectually, and all like that. And people need to really just sit back and analyze and observe what's actually going on. And for the people that's out here listening that is gay, I'm a heterosexual man, but I don't throw my heterosexualness off on anyone else. So when people say, oh, we feeling this type of way, that way, I haven't seen, I'm waiting on the day that this country has a heterosexual parade nationwide. So that way, a man that might find a woman is attractive, he can walk up to her and say, I like you, I like your shape, your whatever. You know how it goes. And they won't be offended. But gay folks been able to do this ever since the late 1980s, as far as I can remember. And they always been protected, and they just keep upholding this. I just think it's time for somebody or someone or some type of entity to try to put, a kibosh to that. But Gemini, and I'm not going to even speak about Dwayne Wade's son stepping out there the other day.
But Gemini, I gotta go, man. I gotta take some more callers, man. But
go ahead, man.
In, man.
All right.
Shout out to Gemini with the call. You know what, Shan? Nobody is saying that people made him do it. This stream is about people making their own decisions. But as far as the flip the switch challenge go, yeah, some of them were talked into it. But some of them probably gladly did it. But nobody's saying that the white man made them do it. These guys do it on their own. You're right. But they are asked. Ask Dave Chappelle. He was asked multiple times to wear a dress. So it does happen. There are guys who are asked to wear dresses in Hollywood. Yes, they are. But you got some guys who do it willingly. They ready to throw that dress on. They willing to do whatever it takes. And listen, you people can do whatever they want to do. But the Lil Yachty video didn't bother me. I would say one thing that bothered me about this and this flip the switch challenge was the fact that you have regular people doing this shit. At least Lil Yachty's, he feels like he's advancing his music and his art through this. If you agree with it or disagree with it. But you got regular dudes who have to go to work every day doing this shit. That's the real problem there. But Lil Yachty, I mean, he's in the entertainment industry. So there are going to be guys who are going to do this for profit. Absolutely. What's good, Vern85? But when you got regular everyday males doing this, that's worse than what Yachty's doing. Because these are dudes who are doing it for their girlfriend or for a laugh, a hee-hee and a ha-ha, and then when they piss off somebody, it's going to be thrown right back in their face. It's going to be thrown right back in their face. We're talking about the fact that especially black masculinity is being sacrificed, and there are men who are willing to sacrifice it. Like Billy Porter. I mean that's his lifestyle. I mean, he's gonna do whatever. He's gonna wear dresses. That's him. That's who Billy Porter is. He's a drag queen. We know this. But when some of you guys who probably be the main ones calling people names and questioning people's orientation, when you're doing this TikTok challenge, again, that's gonna be held against you. You know, it's gonna be held against them. And knowing women like I know them, man, you get in an argument with them, they're gonna be calling you all types of gay this and that, and you know, I said this before. I might have said this in a stream before in a video. I was at a store one time, like maybe last year, and Lil Nas X had came out and said, you know, I'm Team Rainbow, right? There was 3 black women at the store who were behind the counter. They were speaking about it. And they were talking about how all the people on their Facebook were homophobic. And they need to accept Lil Yachty for who he is. These are 3 black women. And I bet all 3 of them got kids. These are the women who are raising these males. But I guarantee you, if it's their son coming out, they're going to be against it. Trust me. But if it's somebody else's son, they all for it. Because they don't respect black masculinity. They don't respect black men. Shan, not all. You got dudes who are thirsty for fame and attention and for money. They will do whatever it takes. We can't say all.
I did a post on Facebook about the flip the switch challenge. Cat faces power dudes will fold. Jaye, I think hetero guys may need to go underground.
Appreciate that, Black Rhino. Ever says to go underground. Might have to, man. You live with Jada Black. What's going on?
Yeah, what's going on?
What's up?
I want to get online. I
right.
had a quick story about personal experience with being asked to put on the dress.
Okay.
And the working. Yeah. So, I'm on the air?
Yeah, you live. What's up?
Oh, okay. Yeah. Well, Yeah, I was working out in Orange County, man, like in the early 2000s.
Mm-hmm.
And it was a corporate environment, mortgage company. You know, I ain't gonna say the name of it, but it was a mortgage company. And you know how they had a little team building event, what have you?
Mm-hmm.
Little team building event. So we was doing, what was the name of that movie? Austin Powers. We was doing that movie, Austin Powers.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, everybody started picking characters and stuff about what they're gonna do. So I'm like, man, you know, I don't want to do no clown shit. You know, I don't want to do no. I'm thinking like, you know, the
Don't
fat
see the
bastard or
reason
something
why
like that.
any males pretend to
They
act
just
like
came out of
females
left
mimic
field with
their
that,
mother
man.
wear
Asked me to
dresses
put
or
on
even act like females.
to do the Beyonce part.
Purely effeminate and weak.
And like the whole, like then it felt like the whole office was trying to get me to do that shit, man. And it's like, and this is an environment. This is not a diverse environment. I was the only brother up in there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And man, it was a crazy situation, man. And that happened. And this is before the Dave Chappelle. This is before all you know, people started recognizing that. So whenever I started hearing that story, I'm like, it ain't no BS to that, man. It's like, man, like, why do they want to see black men feminized, putting on the dress?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So, I mean, you know, that's all. I just want to jump in. I listen to your show all the time, man, and I try to keep up as much as I can. And just wanted to just add my 2 cents to that, man.
Okay. All right. Well, cool, man. Appreciate that. And thanks for sharing your story, all right?
Yeah, no problem, man. Keep doing what you're doing, bro.
All right. Appreciate it, man. Right. Thanks, man. He giving his take on it. They do like to see brothers in dresses. Y'all think that we just be making it up. There are guys out there that don't want to wear dresses. There are guys out there that ain't trying to do whatever it takes to get on. Okay? I think some people get a kick out of seeing, you know, black men effeminized, you know? Because black men are seen as more masculine. You know, when a black man walks into a room, you know, he's going to command attention. And some people don't like that. Some people are intimidated by that, you know? Some people just are intimidated by black men. You're live with Jada Black. What's going on?
Jay, I just wanted to say something to you. I'm not sure if you heard what happened.
No.
It's really sad. There's a video running around. It's a little girl. I'm sorry for diverting a little bit away from your topic at hand, but there's a little girl. She's surrounded. Her mother is standing up there clapping with glee and excitement. There's a whole table full of men. This little girl, blonde little girl, is basically getting a lap dance by some transgender black man.
Yeah, I heard about that. Yeah, man. The girl was like really confused as to what was going on. They were all excited about that.
Excited. And look at what that woman, her mother, look at her expression. Just the excitement for this happening to this child. And she looked terrified. I wasn't sure if you knew about it.
Yeah.
You needed to know.
I knew about that. That's crazy. Cringy ass.
It's real.
Shit. Yeah.
That's abuse. Let's just be real. And if you looked, it was all. I mean, it's all one race, and it's really disturbing how a transgender black male. I don't know how much they paid him. He was willing to take the money and do that to this child. So I just wanted to share that with you, and of course you know, because I know you keep your ear out in these streets. So I just found out about it. Oh my goodness. Okay, that's all I wanted to say. You have a good night.
You too, and thanks for the call. All right.
Okay.
Yeah, man. I heard about. They had this Negro dancing upon this little girl, man. Let me tell you that there are white people out there that are complete and utter weirdos, man, and they like they like weirdo kind of stuff like that, especially involving a black male who is a part of the alternative lifestyle, you know. what's the name of that show called? This Is Us, right? There's a show called This Is Us, and the black dude's father was, I think he was bi, and the Caucasian guy was kind of he made a joke about it to the guy, kind of clowned him for it. This might have been a year or so ago. I seen that show. I seen that part because the guy who played the dude's father, he was in the Luke Cage series. He played the elder guy who hung around the barbershop. Not the guy who shot was, but another guy. You live with Jada Black. What's going on?
Hey, yo, what's going on, Jay? Boy, wrong, man. What's going on with you?
Nothing much, man. What's up?
Hey, man, look, I was watching the topic, man. I just wanted to speak real quick, man, because it's crazy out here, man. Like, I can't believe a lot of the stuff I'm seeing right now, man.
Yeah. These are very weird times that we are in right now.
Very weird, man. And man, like, I'm not even gonna lie, man. Like, I'm even surprised you answered, man. But you know, so I'm a little nervous right now. But you know what I'm saying? Overall, man, like, it's crazy out here, man. I'm at a loss for words, man.
I mean, that's really how it is, man. And yeah, you ain't gotta be nervous, man. You end up with the same people you see every day on here. You know what I'm saying? but yeah, these are, you got guys who are willing to do this because they're looking for laughs, and they're looking for people to, I guess, laugh with them or to support them. I think they're looking for the female support. They don't really care about what we think, I think, anymore. They're like, forget y'all. Like, we've been holding back what we like for so long. Now we want to be more of who we are. That's what I'm seeing a lot of.
I agree with you, man, 100%. Man, I'm so speechless, man. There's nothing I can say, man. Everything's out here front and center, man, and black people just choose to ignore it, or I don't know, maybe they're afraid, like, if you don't support it, like, they're gonna get, you know what I'm saying, gonna get hounded on by people on the internet. I don't know, man, but it's crazy out here, man. I salute to you, brother, because, man, I'm telling you, man, like, it's good to see you out there, you know what I'm saying, putting the truth out there for people to see, you know, even the people that refuse to see it, they gonna see it. Yeah. They just don't, you know, look the other way, man. But definitely, man, you're doing a good job out there, man. Just keep on doing it, man. I watch, like I said, I watch every video, you know what I'm saying? You know, I see you things on Instagram and stuff like that. So, okay. You already know, man.
All right, man.
I give you props, man.
All right, cool, man.
Speaking to you, man.
All right, cool, man. Well, I appreciate that support, all right, man?
Yeah, no problem, man. Keep up what you're doing, man. I'm going to go back to watching now.
All right, cool, man. Shout out to the call, man. Peace. Shout out to brother with the call. All right. Yo, you live with Jada Black. What's going on?
Nothing much, man. What's up?
Nothing much, man. We talking about these dudes that's switching up.
I don't think it's for shits and giggles. I think they want to do it because they've been want to do it all the time.
I feel that too. I can sense that too.
And I saw one chick about when you mentioned something about the single females raising these dudes up like that. And I mentioned to the girl, I said, I tell you what, how about we just date you? How about we just date you females all together? No long-term relationships, no kids, no marriage, and that'll stop all that. Do you know I have 4 black females down there want to whoop my ass?
Say it again, bro.
No, I said we'll date you. We won't marry you. We won't procreate with you. And as far as marriage and everything else, it'll slow that stuff down as far as out of wedlock babies.
Honestly, I just tell dudes, if you're gonna sleep with women, just protect yourself. That's what I would say.
Well, that's my thing with the debate here. Just protection. And when I said cut all that stuff off with females, man, mad, start cussing me out and all that stuff, man, calling me gay. I'm like, no, you asked for a solution, I gave it to you.
Yeah, well, that's the first thing that's gonna
That's
come to
my point,
mind.
man. Yeah. Well, like I said, these dudes been doing this for a long time. Atlanta, it's garbage.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I've heard.
But that's my 2 cents on it, man.
All right.
Yeah.
Cool, man.
All right, I'm out.
All right, appreciate the call, man. All right. Yeah, I've
All right.
heard. I've heard about Atlanta. I've heard. Oh man. Yeah, I've heard some things. But yeah, I'm not blaming anybody. These are decisions. But I did speak on the issues that is going on currently in the community that have been going on. But you know, you're live with Jada Black. What's up?
What's up, Jay? This is John from New York speaking.
What's good with you, man?
I was gonna say I saw the video with Lil Yachty with the cross dressing. Mm-hmm. I want to say this shit is crazy. You got these dudes putting on dresses and acting feminine. Like I'm like, this is crazy. This is real crazy compared to 30 or 40 years ago during my parents' time.
Yeah.
Because back in those days, like that stuff was. I mean, it was around, but it wasn't like outspread. It wasn't like, you know, seeing like every day, you know, stuff like that. It was mostly underground. Mm-hmm. And also, like, I think, in my opinion, the alphabet community is kind of responsible for this cross-dressing, you know, feminine, you know, style today. Like, in my opinion.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, I think them silencing people and making people feel more comfortable, and especially in the industry, because then nobody can call them out, you know, say anything or speak out against them. They know this, so they have that layer of backup, so to speak.
I mean, it's just crazy, like. Because if you go to, I give you an example, like a Muslim country or other country, you don't see this.
No, you don't.
You definitely don't see it.
You don't see it in China. You won't see it in the Middle East. Especially in the Middle East, you definitely will not see it. But in Western countries, that's why they have to edit movies before they send it to China. Even in Russia, they have to edit that movie up. They got certain scenes. They have to edit it before they send it there. To certain countries, because they're not pushing no agendas.
Yeah, I'm just saying today, like, where's all the fathers and, you know, the real men out there that talk to these guys, you know, like. Because, like, if I go to the industry, if they want me to put on the dress and all that, I'm not going to do it. Because I can see, like, it's going to backfire me, and I might get backlash. You know, it just doesn't look right. Wearing a dress, shoes, makeup, and all that, like earrings.
Yeah, I mean, just look at this Lil Yachty. I mean, he became Oprah in that music video, man.
I see it.
Yeah.
I'm saying that would have been me though. I want to take that risk. I'm sorry. I don't care how much you guys pay me. I mean, I got self-pride.
That's good.
And dignity.
Yeah, well, that's good, man.
I want to live with that humiliation. How you say humiliation and embarrassment.
Well, that's good, man. But I got to go, man. But I appreciate the call. All right, thanks for calling in. Okay.
All right. Support. Red Pill.
Red Pill, man. Shout out to you, man. All right. Brother with the call. Make sure y'all like the stream. Like the stream, people. We are here live. I may take another call or two. If not, I'll go ahead and wrap the calls up. Yeah, what's going on?
Yo, what's up, Jay?
What's good, man?
Man, I see that they got Lil Yachty, man. You know, because when you really think about it, man, when last time that nigga had a hit or been relevant? You know what I'm saying? So you gotta do something to stay in the limelight. So I guess they pressured him. Well, now I don't even gonna say they pressured him. They gave him a choice, and he took it. You know what I mean? And I ain't even seen the video yet. I really just woke up and just logged in and seen this, and I was just like, wow, bro. Like,
yeah, I seen on Twitter. Yeah, I seen on Twitter first because he was trending. He was like the #1 trend. I'm like, what? Why is he trending? I go, I see, I see why. I see why.
Man, it's like, why? It's just like, Don Curry, I don't know if you remember him from Next Friday. He was Uncle Elroy, and he said like he was offered to wear the dress like 3 times, and he didn't do it. He said it may have cost me, but he's like, so what? I want to live comfortable, and that's what dudes. You hear me?
Yeah, I hear you. Go ahead.
Yeah. And that's what dudes need to do more often. They need to really just get their integrity back in shape. Because just wearing a dress just for cheap laughs, like it just you gotta have more self-respect for yourself. It's like, how you gonna call yourself a man and you running around in a dress and heels, man?
Yeah. But
all for a check, man.
Yeah, some of these guys are willing to do whatever it takes to go viral, man. That's tough. That's the day and age.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. It just really just needs to stop. But people need to understand, like, these are the things these dudes got to do in the industry, man, in order to keep their relevancy. You know what I'm saying? Because that whole LGBTQ community is really trending right now, and it's like they're really just forcing that, any way possible. And it's really just sad to see somebody like Lil Yachty do something like that. Really, just anybody do something like that, But I'm just gonna go ahead and get off here, man. And I'm just gonna say, Red Pill up, man. Keep doing what you're doing, man. Looking forward to the more content.
All right, cool, man. Red Pill up. Appreciate the call, man. All right.
No problem.
All righty. Shout out to the call. Yo, you live? What's going on?
What's going on, Jay?
Nothing much, man. What's up?
Man, this shit is out of fucking control. Let me tell you something, man. Just a week ago, I swear to God, now I ain't gonna flex, man. I mean, you're a YouTube. I'm sure you done heard of David Carroll. I'm sure you have by now.
Yeah, I have.
Not to say you know what I'm saying. We know who Jaye is, man. You know what I'm saying. You're a big player on this thing. But let me say this, man. Just a week ago, less than a week ago, I said these niggas got the Norman Bates syndrome. They got the Norman Bates syndrome. They want to be their mom. They want to be their mom. Man, I get a lot of pushback because I gotta moderate the relationship between my sons and their mom, cause they see women get away with so much. You see what I'm saying? And a lot of the man, I swear to God, I'm seeing kids in the fucking 3rd grade acting acting like girls are just straight saying that they gay. I get amazed. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? So I gotta moderate the relationship with my son and their mom. Is like I be telling them, you can respectfully disagree with your mom. You don't have to agree with what she say. You know what I'm saying? Don't disrespect her, but you can respectfully disagree with her. And some stuff, I don't let her talk to them any kind of way. It's like, nah, don't talk to them like that, because they're going to feel like that's what's supposed to go on. I don't give a damn. You can disagree with me. I can be this, that. I wouldn't give a damn, but you ain't going to talk to my boys any kind of way. And I got a daughter as well who's 3. But my boys one is 13 and one is 10. And with so much shit going on in society, man, go look at this fucking cartoon called Craig of the Creek. The shit's so crazy. I'm sure you familiar with the damn YouTube with Sean James. Sean James made a video about Craig of the Creek. I came home one day, my fucking son was watching Craig of the Creek, and the shit was so crazy, he didn't know what was going on until I broke the shit down to him. He was like, nah, Dad, you just talking. That's not no purse he got on. He thought it was like a little backpack. I said, no, bro, that's a fucking pocketbook. This how I talk to him at 10 to 13 because I know what's going on. I know what they saying at school. I always tell them, don't think your dad trying to be disrespectful to y'all. I love y'all and I want to guide y'all, but on some level, I have to relate to y'all how the younger people might relate to y'all, so y'all won't just be like, and to be told, bro, you'll be surprised. I let them listen to some of your videos. I said, look at this, listen to this guy. Listen to this guy. It ain't just your dad saying this shit. It ain't your dad just saying this. They don't want y'all to be men out here. They want you to be soft. They want you to look at, man, to be told, LeBron James done put on a wig and a dress. Shaq. God damn it, what is his name? Charles Barkley.
Yeah, Charles.
Vince Young, bro. Vince Young, bro. But you know, I ain't gonna get too far off. But man, I'm gonna just say this: a lot of them be doing the witchcraft stuff and be trying to conjure up the guy named Haru, because he was allegedly a hermaphrodite. He was a man and a woman. You see what I'm saying? I swear to God, and I thought I was so naive. I'm from Atlanta, and it's this street called Simpson Road in Atlanta, right? I'm from the west side. This girl from the west side was talking about she a witch. I'm like, what the hell these people doing being a witch?
Yeah, I've been hearing that from some of the shit.
I can't believe Bro, I couldn't believe that shit. I said, this is fake. But once I started researching it, man, you will be so fucking surprised who doing it. And then once you research it more, they doing the shit right up under your nose, and you don't even think that it's okay. I've been seeing 60-year-old guys talking about some, be careful when you do the switch challenge with your wife. Hey, do the switch challenge? Nigga, you gay. No, bro, you 60. I can't learn from you. How I supposed to learn from you? You fucking 60 years old talking about you finna do the switch challenge with your wife. Dr. Oz, bro. Dr. Oz did one with some lady named Jenna. I said, bro, what's going on, Jay? Jay, what's going on out here,
man? Like I said, man, these guys starting to think like women, man.
No, they been thinking like women undercover, man. My wife, bro, my wife's stepdad, the guy is fucking 60 and a low-key pastor. But he ain't a pastor. He the pastor. He the guy next to the pastor, trying to be a pastor. But he like, sir, I had to tell him in a respectful way. I said, sir, you think like a woman. And I can't have you teaching my kids certain shit, because some shit he'll say to me is something sound like what my wife will say or what his wife will say. It's like, man, we supposed to be together as men. You against me. And act just like a fucking woman. And then anytime I say something to him, here they come. They don't even give him a chance to talk. They talk, bro. Let me tell you this, bro, and I'm going to let you go, Jay.
All right.
One time I was saying something. The way I'm talking to you is how I was talking to him in the house. Man, my wife, mom was like, ooh, call the police on him. I said, call the police on me. I swear to God, Jay, I swear to God, man, you doing a great thing, man. Keep keeping your feet on the neck and telling these suckers that they suckers, they lame, and just keep doing your thing, bro.
All right, man. Well, thanks for the call, man. I appreciate it. All right, it was a good call.
Ain't no problem, bro. All
right, man. Shout out to him, man, with the call, man. Yo, you live with Jada Black. What's up?
Hey, what's up, man? How you doing?
I'm good, man. What's going on with you?
Hello?
Yeah, what's up?
How you doing? Yeah, just piggybacking off the last caller's point, you know, that is something that they're really pushing that. If you pay attention, you know, I'm what I call a cartoonhead, so I still watch cartoons and shit, even though I'm like an adult, but if you pay attention, like, they really are pushing a lot of that, you know, the LGTB type stuff in cartoons nowadays, you know what I mean? What was the so I don't know if you're familiar with Legend of Korra. It's like it was a sequel to Avatar, which is like, you know what I'm saying, it was like one of the best cartoons. Yeah, but anyway,
anime. Yeah.
Sort of, but not really. But at the end of the series, they turn out that the main character, who was a female, ends up with a female together in a relationship with somebody. So that was probably like the first cartoon that did that at the time. So it was kind of a big deal. And then ever since then, more and more cartoons have started doing that type of stuff. You know what I mean? Like Steven Universe, Adventure Time, they've all like had good characters or allusions to that type of stuff. You know what I mean? So I mean, it's real. You know what I mean? They're really pushing it from like the early days. You know what I mean? Straight up. And then, you mentioned President Chris. I haven't seen that shit, but like I said, it wouldn't surprise me, bro, because like it seemed like all the new cartoons, like pretty much all the new cartoons are coming out. It's like a nigga that's gay or a nigga that's bi or a female is bi.
Hey, yo, bro, your call is going in and out, man. Your call is going in and out.
My fault. Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Okay. But yeah, it's just crazy because they're putting that shit in all of the new cartoons, bro. Like all the
I've seen it, especially in like some of the Disney cartoons. They definitely are adding certain things in the Disney cartoons.
Absolutely. You know what I'm saying? But Disney's always been about that bullshit. But that's a whole other discussion. But like, it's crazy, bro. And it's like if you go back to like the 90s, early 2000s, I mean, they weren't really doing that, you know what I mean? Obviously, it was a different time, you know, it was a different social climate shit, but still, like...
Yeah, it is. Hey, but bro, I gotta go ahead and take one more call, but I appreciate you calling in, though, all right?
Man, just make sure you check what you're watching, man, because it's, like I said, the agenda's real, and they're pushing it.
Oh, good, yeah, and we definitely talking on it today on this stream, for real.
Absolutely.
All right, man. You have a good one, man.
Hey, appreciate you, bro.
All right.
Absolutely. Keep doing what you do, bro.
Thanks, man. Shout out to you, man. I may take maybe one more phone call. Y'all call in. Y'all got 1 minute to call in. I don't want this to get too long. Yeah, man. We have some. Yeah, this has been going on for quite some time. As far as, you know, them trying to emasculate, man, this stuff been going on since the 70s, the 80s, from what I could see. You know, it's been going on quite some time, man. Check out, because especially in a lot of movies in like the mid to late 80s, early 90s, even though we had a lot of films where you had a lot of guys who were very masculine, you know, they tried to add in certain things for comedic relief. Like you got that one guy that will, in the middle of the film, dress up as a female for literally no reason whatsoever. Steven Universe. Yeah, they're slowly trying to get those Disney cartoons to be very Rainbow Gang. Very much so a part of the overall agenda, the things that they're trying to push. That's why we got to be smart out here, man. We got to see what's going on. Listen, y'all can live your lives any way that you want to, but you have to understand that it can be used to push a narrative and an agenda that you may not think it is, but it could be pushed that way. You're live with Jada Black. What's up?
Hey, Jay, this is Shan.
What's good, Shan?
Hey, yeah. So, I'm just going to quickly try to add my 2 cents. And I'm going to say that I totally disagree, like you guys, that, our men should be wearing dresses, because me, myself, I am raising a son, and I'm not raising him in an environment to be around anything that resembles that at all on neither side of the family. But I will say this, though, and, even though I'm a woman and I do check into your channel, which is mainly geared towards men, because I do like to hear other perspectives of what's going on in our community, I want to see more men hold these men accountable, because I see it on social media, but I don't really see it outside of social media.
I do think men check each other personally. I think personally, I've seen dudes check other dudes who may do crazy shit. I've seen that dudes check each other. They, guys.
But it's like you guys are not boycotting the music or like the content. It's like, yeah, we upset you doing this, but we still gonna support the music. Cause just like Young Thug, and it was Lil B, and it was all these other rappers.
I don't think people buy Lil B music like that. Not Lil B, but like you say Young Thug. I don't think people buying Young Thug.
USA needs emasculated men in order to remain powerful, especially if they're doing
still a very successful rapper.
something sinister and/or because the nation is in debt. And women never will have power to overthrow a government.
Alternative type of look. Even though he came out with this alternative look, and he was claiming that he had nothing to do with that. He didn't like men, but this is just how he likes to dress. You still have men at his concert. You still have black men supporting him. So you see how black women.
There were a lot of guys that didn't support him, though. You understand? There were guys that didn't support him. You do know that, right? That's why he stopped wearing those.
There were.
That's why he stopped wearing them.
But they still do. Just like that's why they don't stop what they're doing, because they're still wearing the dangle earrings. Because it's not your generation. It's not our generation. It's the next generation that is the upcoming fan base that's supporting these artists. So when your kids are supporting a Triple X, when your kids are supporting a Young Thug or a Lil Baby, all these people that got these crazy names, it's like you are also condoning it, because it's like I said, it's not you per se, and it may not be anybody in the chat, but some of these men have children, and just because they themselves don't support it, but their kids are the ones that's listening to the music. Their kids are the ones. Oh, I love Triple X. Oh, I love this. Oh, I love this guy.
Well, Shan, let me ask you this: do you know any Gen Xers who know who the baby is?
Gen X would be the generation right after us, right?
No, Gen X is before us. It's them millennials. Gen X, them millennials.
Oh, before us?
Yeah.
No, I would say no. I would say Generation X before us, no, they wouldn't know about a baby. But we do. And then the generation right after us, they do. And like I have a little cousin. They're all like 12, 13, 14, and they're all also in support of these type of artists. You know, so what we deem as crazy, that's normal to them. You know, like I even had to tell my little cousin, like, don't bring a guy with tattoos on his face home. But because that's what they see in the media, they're like, why? Like, it's normal. Like, it's not our generation. So we don't see it that way. That's why I'm saying holding, not only you boycott, but you got to hold the kids around you in your circle to boycott, because they're the next ones coming up that's supporting the content. They're the ones that's making it seem like it's okay. That's why you got a Marion too. A Marion, he's starting to wear a dangle earring with the cross on it in his ear. And I'm looking like, where are they coming from with all this extra energy? What is it? What's his name? The guy with that wears the dreads. Not YG. I can't remember his name, but he's always featured on song. Ty Dolla $ign.
Yeah.
He wears nail polish, and all these other guys wear nail polish on their nails.
Yeah, a lot of these guys, they take their lead from like the rock, like a lot of rockers back in the 80s and 90s. I think a lot of them are taking their fashion from that, you know, for the most
part. But isn't it ironic that black men and black women who started the genre of rock are trying to copy what white people adopted and is taking their style? It's like we're the superiors of it.
I seen it in high school, like the white dudes, because you know I'm from the South, right? They would wear the camouflage jacket and the boots and the overalls. Then I started seeing Negroes, even dudes from the hood, rocking camo hats and camo. They got it from the white boy. The white boy used to come to school every day dressed like that.
I remember that.
Yeah.
You forgot I live in the South too, so I saw when the guys, they went from wearing jabos, and then I started seeing them wearing the polo with the Sperry's, and I'm like, okay, they called it white boy swag. I'm like, but you're a black man. Why is it that our men and our women too? Because I even though we're speaking on the men, I'm not going to neglect to say it's not black women too. I'm not going to say that, but our men in this particular topic, why do they always want to adopt what everyone else is doing when we are the originators? They're always looking at us to copy what we're doing. And why are we adopting to want to entertain them, whether it's wearing a dress, whether it's wearing some punk rock clothing, whether it's wearing quote unquote out white boy swag? You know, why are we always trying to adopt ourselves into what they find appealing and amusing, but yet we scream racism. Oh, they don't want to accept me for me, but you can't accept yourself for who you are.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and that's the thing. A lot of these guys don't have an identity of their own. They think that by adopting other community and like their fashion, they're building their own identity through that. With some of these guys, you know.
And this the last point. I did, like I had said in the chat earlier, but when I was going to school, there were boys in the football team, and you'll always see the football team as the jock, the ones that are the more, alpha males. Mm-hmm. But they would be the main ones doing the feminine jokes. Because they started with cute, and the girls like it.
Yeah, you got guys that do weirdo shit on the teams. I've seen it, Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So, like I said, it's deeper. It's deeper than just, we're just doing it for the money, or we're just doing it for the jokes. A lot of times, like you said, they're doing it because they're mimicking their mothers and their sisters, and they're doing it for profit. But also at the same time, it's just naturally they want attention. And we are in the age of going viral. So now we're not just seeing it in the locker rooms, in the school hallways. You're not just seeing it walking down the street and you see a guy just mimicking a woman trying to be funny. Now you're seeing it on social media, and there's millions of people are going to see this now. And now we're embarrassed by it. Because I'm like, this is nothing new. I've seen this before. This is nothing new.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It's been going on quite some time.
So yeah, that's what I said.
Yeah. Well, Shan, I appreciate the call.
Okay.
You got off your chest, all right?
Yes. All right, thank you.
All right, bye. Shout out to Shan. Shout out to Shan, who's always has an opinion on something being spoken about here. Y'all know what I noticed? A lot of you guys, man, y'all don't have no smoke for Shan, man. Shan come in here putting her foot down, and I see some of y'all be hiding. Y'all will say something to these other chicks, man, but when Shan in here, man, y'all ain't got no smoke for Shan, man. Y'all gonna make me have to wrench up Shan, man. She be coming in here hardcore. She don't care. She don't care if y'all is a whole bunch of you brothers or not. She got that energy for you. But yeah, make sure y'all like the stream, man. Like the stream, people. That's it for the calls, too. That's it for the calls. I don't want this to get too long. I think we pretty much spoke on this topic as much as we can. There was another topic I was going to speak about. I'm going to push it to the next stream. I may do a stream tomorrow, or I may just wait until Wednesday. That I think is a very good show that we could definitely that I think would definitely be good. Yeah, but none of y'all got smoke for Shan, man. I always appreciate it, but yeah, man. I said in the I don't see any questions in the email, man. Y'all didn't send me no questions. Let me put the email back in the chat, because I'm thinking I didn't say what I need to say. Brittany, not always Brittany, but I let her speak because she, the chat like to listen to her, so I let her speak. But I do let other callers speak on call in, but she's a regular caller, so why not? Let's see. Brittany, you called in. I'll let you linger a bit. Is that the email? That's the email to send questions for the live stream. Not video links, not topics. I'm talking about questions. General questions. You know what? I may have Shan co-host, but Shan is a busy woman, but I may have to put her on one of the podcasts, you know what I'm saying? Me and Shan will probably be going at it for 2 hours because Shan can talk. Shan can talk. We'll probably be going at it for 2 hours or so. Maybe even 3. Maybe even 3. Send your questions to that email. Stop playing wrong. Send questions to that email. Brittany, why are you saying that, Brittany? She wasn't on that long. Brittany, are you upset? Are you upset that I don't let you talk longer? Or you want to talk longer, Brittany? Brittany, you want longer airtime? Well, you got to, first of all, Brittany, you got to come early to the show. You got to get here early, okay? And you got to stay for the whole show. And you got to call in. You got to call in, at least call in towards the end of the show. You know what I'm saying? You got to call in towards the end, then I'll let you stay on a little bit longer than most. But if you ain't getting here early and you not, calling in towards the latter part of the show, then yeah, you're not going to stay on very long because there's other people I want to get to call in. I mean, that's just common sense and logic. If she called in first, of course, she's not going to stay on for a long time. But I know y'all, a lot of you dudes only care about women. You watch female content about women all day. So me having a woman on as a co-host, I think it'll probably be more people here because that's all you're here for anyway. You know what I'm saying? That's all you're here for anyway. You're just here to hear videos and live streams about women. 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 That's the only reason why you're here. You know what I'm saying? And what's funny is when you get off live streams, you're probably laying up with a woman. or gonna try to go lay up with one with all that PUA or dating coach, advice you soaked in. You soaked in a lot of that dating advice, and you trying to go out there and see if it works. You know what I'm saying? See if that cold approach works. You know what I'm saying? Just here for the women. Let's talk about women. Where the topics about women at? Do you know what I'm saying? But shout out to everybody that called in, everybody that donated to the live show. Cause y'all know there's people that don't like when y'all donate. They call it begging. Well, I appreciate everybody who supports my begging. They support my begging. All right. But shout out to the supporters, man. There's a difference between viewers and supporters. I want y'all to understand that. There is a fine line, No, they won't, Brittany. They not going to unsub. If I had a woman, they would be here even more. They'll go complain about it on other people's live streams and videos. See, every time I show you videos to a woman, they always say that you're a womanizer. I tell them that they are not listening and paying attention. What that's going to happen, Steven, because, there are women that don't want to see the mirror. They hate that mirror. They hate that mirror. You put that mirror in their face, they can't take it. They live in a bubble. They live in a bubble where it's everybody else's fault but their own. You know what I'm saying?
It cost money, bro. Respect.
Respect, bro. Appreciate it. 100 for sure. The dude, nobody's gonna unsub. As a matter of fact, there's gonna be more who subscribe because they just want their daily dose of being mad. They want their daily dose of being mad, man. They want their daily dosage of being angry. being fake outraged. Some of these guys probably do the flip the switch challenge without record. They do it at home in their mirror. Appreciate that, Bella, supporting. Shout out to all the supporters, man. Yeah, but there's a difference between supporters and viewers. A big difference. Y'all can say, well, ain't no difference, James. You watch your videos. Anybody can watch a video. I watch a lot of different people's videos, but I wouldn't say I'm a supporter of theirs. And I think I watch some people's videos regularly, but I wouldn't say that I'm a supporter of theirs. But salute to everybody that's here, man. Everybody that puts up with what I say. I know I anger people, or I, get people to unsubscribe. It's all good. It's just the way of life as a YouTuber. You're gonna have people that are just not gonna care much for what you have to say. But yeah, there's gonna be different changes coming. But like I told y'all, man, a lot of the content as far as they'll be considered red pill. I'm just gonna put those in podcasts because I got a lot of unreleased stuff just sitting on my computers that I have not released yet, and I'll just put that as a podcast. But shout out to the people that support here on the live streams, that are members, that are patrons. Y'all know I appreciate that, man. The people that don't like me, that watch all the time, they watch more than anybody else. They watch my videos. They want to keep up with me. They want to keep up with JDBTv. What is Jay doing? What is Jay up to? Where are the MGTOW videos? Why do you have women in your chat, Jay? Why do you have women in your chat, Jay? That's my favorite one, man. I've had dudes literally super chat. Why do you have women in? This dude was like almost like a year and a half ago. I had like mainly just one or two women in my chat, right? This is why I was streaming on my JDBTv channel. This dude super chatted, Jay, why do you have these women in your chat? Oh, he told me to get them out of my chat. Some shit like that. I'm like, really, dude? It's like, bro, I bet if I was to see you in the sphere, you're going to be in a chat full of women, flirting, probably trying to hop on a panel or two. You're going to be right there comfortable. When you come to my channel, you want to dictate what's on it. That's the attitude of some. They think that you don't see the hypocrisy, but I do. I be seeing y'all, not y'all, but I be seeing some of y'all on some of these other channels, man. A completely different attitude from when y'all over here. Hold on. Yeah, remember Denise? Dude super chatted. Why are these women in your chat, Jay? Yo, I chuckled and I think I chuckled and then blocked them. No, I don't think I blocked them. I think I erased the message. I'm like, bro, that's a dumb message to send me. No, I don't know if I blocked him. I think he said something else, some disrespectful shit after he super chatted me. And I think I kindly escorted him out the chat because I don't play that disrespect shit. You disrespect, you going for good. You taking a long ride home, buddy. You taking a long ride home, buddy. But yeah, man, I be seeing some of y'all in these other chats, man. Y'all be switching up. Y'all, I mean, that red pill go completely out the window when y'all look at some of these other places now. You know, I'm like, what's going on? Damn, where that red pill at? Where that red pill at? I mean, did you leave it? Did you forget to take it? You know? Like, what's going on out here? And this ain't just recently. I'm talking about over the last couple of years. I'm talking about over the last couple of years. We know that. But shout out to, and make sure y'all go check out the video I did about Nicki Minaj and Kenny Petty. Also the video I did about the baby. All right. All right, people. Okay. I hate when I say that. Okay. All right. Okay. Mm-hmm. No, I don't womanize at all. I'm actually a very non-womanizer. Even though back in the day, you know, I could talk to multiple women at the same time, but I don't have that energy anymore. I really don't. But no, I'm not a womanizer. Absolutely not. Okay, Nasara, cool. Appreciate that. You know. But yeah, man, that's it for me. That's all I got to say. That's all I got to say, people. I think I'm done. I see you, Gemini. Gemini always has like very encouraging messages. He's like, hey, Jay. It's like he has the Gemini emojis. Shout out to Gemini, always with the positive energy. I just love positive energy, man. I like people with good energy, man. You know, leave the hate. No hate. We don't need hate anymore. We need love out here, man. You know what I'm saying? We don't need hate out here. We need love. That's what we need. Because too much hate out here, man. People are taking each other's life left and right. People are losing their life left and right. Society is becoming a bit of a sinking ship. If you take certain paths, there's a path of a sinking ship. There's a path that has a long, undesired road. Which one are you willing to take? Or I don't want to say undesirable. I will say a road where, you know, yeah, I think y'all get what I'm saying. Hopefully y'all get what I'm saying. I think y'all get what I'm saying. I must be tired. But salute to everybody that's here, man. And I'm trying to upgrade my stream. I'm working on getting switching to XSplitter, but I'm still trying to figure that out. I don't, you know, but you know, everything is a work in progress. But positive energy, good energy is good for the soul. Everybody needs it. Everybody wants it. They want happiness. They want this and that. We cannot find perfection anywhere but in ourselves. You know what I'm saying? But it is good to have all of you here. Like I said, this has been some good dialogue. Very good dialogue. All right. But I'm going, people. I'm gonna play one of my instrument. I used to play this all the time, man. I'm looking in the crates right now, and I see one of my old instrumentals, man. I actually like this. Some of y'all gonna be like, "What is this bullshit that Jay is playing?" But I'll see y'all in the next one. All right. Send me questions to that email. Y'all see it in the chat. I'm putting it back in there.